So you're planning for your higher education, maybe for an MBA, BTech, NEET, or even a part-time diploma. The dream is clear, but then comes the reality. How will I pay for this? And just when you decide to explore education loans, new questions starts flooding in. Am I even eligible? Do I need a co-applicant? What if I haven't got my admission letter yet? That's exactly what we'll cover today. Clearly, calmly, and without jargons. Unlike traditional banks, which can be sometimes rigid in their eligibility criteria, Propelled focuses on your future, making it easier for you to focus on what matters most, your education. Whether you are a student from a metro city, a small town, or even a rural village, you can apply because Propelled present across 10,000 plus pin codes, pan-India covering 28 states and 8 union territories. And the best part is, both students and parents can initiate this application. If you're over 18 and have a steady income, or you have been accepted into a reputed college, you might even apply on your own as well. But in most cases, especially if you are still dependent or under 18, a parent or guardian steps in as co-applicant. And this actually helps because having a co-applicant can improve your approval chances and loan terms too. Now you might wonder, do my grades matter? We don't just set a hard cutoff, but generally scoring 60% or above in your last qualifying exam improve your chances. That said, even if you're not topping your class, we look at the bigger picture: course quality, institution, repayment plan, and more. Also, don't worry if you're not doing a full-time degree as well. We support diplomas, part-time courses, and even certification programs as long as they come from recognized institutions. And what if you haven't received your admission letter yet? No problem. We can issue a pre-approved sanction letter based on your academic profile, which you can even use during your college application or counseling funds. This gives you a financial head start before the admission confirmation arrives. Planning to study abroad? We have got you covered. Propelled funds overseas programs too, not just tuition, but also living expenses, flight cost, and more. Provided your profile and documents match the criteria, and don't forget to check out our Propelled Study Abroad series as well. Let's talk about co-applicants now, because this part confuses a lot of students. If you have a strong profile or top college admission, you may not need one, yes. But in most cases, having a co-applicant helps. It speeds up the approval and can get you a better interest rate as well. So, who can be a co-applicant? Most often, a co-applicant is a parent or a guardian, but it could also be a relative who financially supports you. For example, a family member who is a shopkeeper or a small business owner who can help you apply if they have the required income proof. NRIs or overseas guardians. Currently, no. Co-applicant must be an Indian resident with a valid local address. Now let's address the big one. Do you need an income to apply? The answer is yes. Either you or your co-applicant must have a stable income. We don't offer loans with zero income support. If you're a student without income, your co-applicant's financials are what we will assess. We accept salary slips, ITR filings, or even healthy bank transaction history. And yes, CIBIL score matters. Ideally 700 or above with no past defaults or loan settlements. Don't worry, in our next video, we'll go deep into credit scores as well and what to do if yours isn't perfect. Both the student and co-applicant will need PAN and Aadhaar. That's non-negotiable. It's part of standard KYC. Here is what else you will need to keep yourself ready. Number 1, for students, admission letter if available. Latest academic mark sheets. Fee structure from the college. For co-applicants, if salaried, Aadhaar and PAN card as already mentioned. Last 3 months salary slips. Last 6 months bank account statements. And the address proof like electricity or gas bill. If you're self-employed, you will need to give us Aadhaar card and PAN card, last 1 year's bank account statements, 2 years of ITR, business proof, GST certificate or shop photo, address proof. Once these are verified, the loan process moves fast. Approvals can happen in as little as 72 hours. You might have heard about the study now, pay later models, where students don't pay anything until after graduation. But while it might sound appealing, it often leads to debt piling up, making it harder for students to manage the finances later. Propelled doesn't offer that kind of zero payment moratorium because it often leads to debt piling up. Instead, we offer an interest-only moratorium where you pay just the interest during a course. Full EMIs begin only after graduation with a grace period in most cases. This keeps your debt under control while giving you breathing space during your studies. And as of now, we do not offer ISAs, income sharing agreements, because they don't align with our mission of transparent financing. We know how big this dream is for you, whether it's your first step towards university or planning to study abroad. Propelled is here to make it happen without the stress of financial roadblocks. You're likely eligible for a Propelled education loan, and we are here to guide you every step of the way. Up next, we are breaking down the credit score puzzle, what score is idle and how it affects your application, and what you can do if yours is low. Subscribe now and turn on notification so you don't miss answers to the questions you didn't even know you had. Ready to apply? Visit propelld.com or connect with our support team for 1:1 guidance. Not ready yet? Save this playlist and come back whenever you are. We'll be right here.